The most expensive problem in business isn't strategy. It's the human nervous system under pressure. Most organizations are still trying to solve human problems with process diagrams. More dashboards, more governance, more communication plans. Yet, despite unprecedented investment, productivity growth has stalled. Not because people became lazy, but because we keep trying to optimize systems without understanding the biological system operating inside every employee, the human brain. When brains operate under chronic uncertainty, fear, or mistrust, performance degrades in predictable, measurable ways. Not philosophically, neurologically. The numbers are staggering. Gallup estimates that employee disengagement costs the world economy approximately $8.8 trillion annually. That's 11% of global GDP. Gartner puts the cost of workplace fear alone at $154 billion in lost US productivity each year. 70% of change initiatives fail because of these human factors. McKinsey found that healthy organizations delivered shareholder returns 3 times higher than unhealthy ones. Not slightly better, 3 times higher. Total cost, over $15 trillion annually. This isn't a rounding error, it's a systemic failure hiding in plain sight. Fear is not a soft issue. Fear changes biology, full stop. A brain perceiving threat reallocates its resources. Attention narrows, creativity drops, collaboration weakens, energy becomes protective rather than expansive. The brain stops asking, how do we improve, and starts asking, how do I stay safe? That shift changes everything. You see it in defensive meetings, silence in workshops, false agreement, disengagement dressed up as professionalism. Most organizations measure the symptoms. Very few understand the neurological cause. Resistance is almost always misdiagnosed. We label people as difficult or unengaged. But neuroscience suggests something more fundamental. Humans are, at their core, prediction machines. The brain is protecting an existing predictive model of reality. When change threatens certainty, status, or belonging, the nervous system reacts automatically to minimize danger. This is why transformation programs fail. Logic alone does not override an emotional prediction system. The belief must shift first. Misalignment is more expensive than most balance sheets reveal. Most organizations operate with invisible internal friction. Finance pushes cost, sales pushes growth, HR pushes engagement. Collectively, it's exhausting. We get cognitive overload at scale. The downstream costs are enormous. Misalignment in strategy and execution costs the S&P 500 up to $2.7 trillion in market value annually. Culture is not separate from performance. It is upstream of it. Chemistry shapes performance. Engagement was never about perks. Free coffee does not override chronic cortisol. The brain responds to lived signals, not slogans. The nervous system is asking, am I safe here? Do I matter? Is leadership predictable? The answers shape chemistry. Psychological safety and trust are not soft initiatives. They are biological performance conditions. MBA programs rarely teach stress chemistry. Imagine trying to engineer a Formula One car without understanding the engine. That is what much of leadership does. The organizations that thrive will not simply digitize faster. They will understand humans better. They will reduce neurological friction. They will create conditions where brains can collaborate without fear. Not through motivational language, but through intentional environmental design. Fear, disengagement, and misalignment are expensive. But the greatest cost of all is never discovering what people were truly capable of, because their nervous systems were stuck in survival mode. If this resonates, contact us for more information about BTFA and how it can help your organization.